welcome back to Peter's Outdoors. Today we're going to be working on the transfer case for the mod. Picked it up along with the front axle at the same place at Youngstown. So we're going to go ahead and start wire wheeling that, getting that cleaned up and make sure everything's working on it. It's a 205 transfer case. Tyler also picked up another transfer case too. We're going to try this 205 first and see how it works out. So let's get working on it. Alright guys, here's a 205 transfer case. It's out of a 78 F-150. As you can tell, it's pretty cruddy. They torched some stuff off here and just to get it out of the truck. Pretty grimy, so we'll get it all fixed up, painted up before we stick it in mod. Alright, get my mask on so I'm not breathing a bunch of this stuff. My safety glasses. Oh, these things are filthy. Alright, get my hat bag on. Alright, so this is just a DeWalt hand drill, and I bought a bunch of different wire wheels for it. So change that out. I got that one also. This is just a round one. This is kind of like, I don't know, like a paintbrush type. And I got this bigger one too, so go ahead and start out with this bigger one. Alright, let's get started. Show you guys how nice it's cleaned up. See all the grime through there? And then look at that. Cleans it up really nice. So we'll keep working on this and show you the progress. Quick update. Been grinding on it for a while. Starting to clean up pretty nice. You can still see where I got some places I got to touch up, but got it down to at least clean level a little bit. So I don't know. We'll keep working at it. We'll get it cleaned up the best we can and shoot some paint on it and go from there. Alright, we'll be back. Been a few days since I've worked on the transfer case, so we're going to go ahead and start working on it today. Get a little bit more grinding done on it, get it cleaned up so we can tape it off and get it primered and then painted. So I'll show you what this side looks like too. it's been in a 78 F-150 for how long, you know? So there's plenty of grime, mud, and everything else on it. We're just going to get it cleaned up, paint it up, and get ready to stick it in the mod. So I'll flip you around and let you see what we got. All right, so you can see where we've been grinding this down, sanding it down, wire wheeling it, all that kind of stuff. So this is the side that we're going to work on today. It is full of grime of many years of being underneath a older truck. So we're going to go ahead and clean this thing up and probably tape it off. I'm not sure how much we're going to get done today, but we'll get as much as we can. All right, let's get to work. We'll be right back. Off a little bit. I came out to clean this up. I want to shoot some primer on it, and then I got to flip it upside down and grind the bottom side of this or clean it up with a wire wheel. So I'm going to go ahead and tape this up, and then we'll shoot it with some primer. I like to shoot it with primer and then do my paint afterwards. So tape this off. Just got a little bit of painter's tape here. It's nothing too spectacular. Kind of overlapping it here. Kind of fold that over a little bit, protect that. Get my little block here. Oh, I got the plate fixed up too. Let me show you that, where I grinded that off. See if you guys can see that any. Like I said, this is out of a 78 F-150. I am not the world's best painter, and I'm going to tell you, I am not a mechanic at all. At all. So I figured the best thing I can do is prep this stuff, get it all painted up, make it look at least halfway usable, and then I have a brother that is really good at mechanics, and he's going to come over and help us with what Tyler and Wyatt and I can't figure out. So, all right, got this all painted up, so or all taped up. All right, get this thing flipped around, wiped off one more time. We'll shoot it with some primer. We'll be right back. The boys and I are going to sit down and try to figure out what color we're going to paint this. The fabricator called about our front axle, and it's underway. They're working on it, trying to get it trussed for us. So let's get started. Alright guys, here's what I have. So hopefully you can see how grimy it was before we even started. So it cleaned up pretty nice, I thought, for being how old it is. But I don't see any leaks, I don't see any cracks, I don't see any of that kind of stuff. So we're gonna wipe her off one more time and shoot it with some primer, let it dry, and we'll figure out a color that we're going to paint it. So alright, start throwing some primer. Alright guys, I think that's going to wrap up the video for the transfer case. We got it all cleaned up, primered up, ready for paint as soon as the boys and I figure out what color we're going to do it. And we got a whole lot of stuff coming for the mod too, so stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.